you answer 50 common English questions without translating every sentence in your head? Today, we're going to find out. Emma and Rian are walking through a bright, lively city street. Emma said Rian.
Rian, are you ready for today's challenge?
What challenge?
50 of the most common questions people hear in everyday English.
50? That sounds challenging.
Maybe, but it's also the best way to improve your speaking. Here's how it works. I'll ask a question. First, you answer it out loud. Then, Rian will give his answer.
So the viewers answer before me?
Exactly. Don't worry about being perfect. Just speak.
This isn't just a lesson. It's speaking practice. Answer every question out loud. Your answer doesn't have to match Rian's. It just has to be your answer. By the end of this episode, you'll have answered 50 real-life English questions about yourself, your daily routine, your family, your favorite food, and your hobbies. The more you speak, the more confident you'll become.
Okay, Emma, I'm ready.
Great. Let's begin with question number 1.
Listen, think, speak, and let's begin.
Question number 1. What's your name? Go ahead, answer out loud.
My name is Rian.
Emma and Rian continue walking through the city and stop at a cozy outdoor cafe. They sit down with 2 cups of coffee.
Great job on question 1. Now it's your turn again. Remember, answer every question before Rian.
No pressure, right?
Just speak. That's how you improve. Where are you from?
I'm from London.
Nice. You can add one more detail. I'm from London, but I live in Manchester now. Simple answers are good, but extra details make conversations more natural. Where do you live?
I live in Manchester with my family.
Excellent. You can also say, I've been living in Manchester for 3 years. Talk about where you live or how long you've lived there. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Perfect. You can also say, I'm 28 years old. Both sound natural.
What do you do?
I'm a graphic designer.
Great. You can also say, I work as a graphic designer. When someone asks, what do you do? They're usually asking about your job. Are you a student?
No, I'm not. I work full-time.
Excellent. Here's a speaking tip. Answer plus one more detail. For example, yes, I am. I'm studying engineering. That simple habit helps conversations last longer. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?
I'm great, thanks. How about you is a perfect way to keep the conversation going. How's everything going?
Everything's going well. I've been a little busy lately.
Nice answer. You could also say, pretty good. Choose the answer that matches how you really feel. What brings you here?
I'm here to meet a friend.
Exactly. It's a friendly way to ask why someone is here. Another natural answer is, I'm here for a meeting. Last question for this scene. What are you like?
I'm friendly and easygoing. I enjoy meeting new people.
Excellent. Remember, what are you like asks about your personality. What do you look like asks about your appearance. For example, I'm tall and I have short, dark hair. That's appearance. I'm friendly and easygoing. That's personality. Fantastic! You finished your first 10 questions.
Only 40 more in part 1.
You're doing great already. Keep answering out loud and you'll become more confident every question. Now let's talk about your daily routine. Question 11 starts now.
The scene changes to a bright morning. Emma and Rian leave the cafe and walk through a lively neighborhood. People are heading to work, students are going to school, and the city is waking up.
Ready for the next 10 questions?
Absolutely.
Great. Remember, answer first, then compare your answer with Rianne's. Let's begin. What time do you wake up?
I usually wake up at 7.
Good. You can add another detail. I usually wake up at 7 and get ready for work. Connecting two activities makes your answer sound more natural. What do you usually do in the morning?
I usually have breakfast and check my emails.
Nice. You can also say, I usually have breakfast, take a shower, and get ready for work. Adding 2 or 3 simple activities creates a stronger answer. What time do you have breakfast?
I usually have breakfast around 8.
Excellent. Around 8 means approximately 8, not exactly. What time do you start work?
I start work at 9.
Perfect. You could add, I start work at 9, but I usually arrive early. How do you get to work?
I usually take the bus.
Great. Other natural answers are, I drive to work, I walk to work, I take the train to work. This question asks about how you travel to work. Do you work on weekends?
No, I don't. I usually have weekends off.
Excellent. If you sometimes work, you can say, I usually have weekends off, but I sometimes work on Saturdays. What do you do after work?
I usually go home and relax.
Good. A longer answer could be, I usually go home, have dinner, and relax for a while. Simple details make your English sound more natural. What time do you usually go to bed?
I usually go to bed around 11.
Perfect. The word usually is useful when talking about your regular routine. How often do you exercise?
I exercise 3 times a week.
Great. You could also say, I work out every day, or I don't exercise very often. Last question for this scene. What do you usually do in the evening?
I usually have dinner, watch a little TV, and read before bed.
Excellent. That's a great example of connecting simple, everyday activities into one natural answer. Fantastic! You've completed 20 questions.
I'm getting the hang of this.
That's the idea. Keep speaking and every answer will become easier. Now let's talk about the people who matter most, your family and friends. Question 21 starts now.
Emma and Rianne are walking through a peaceful park. Families are enjoying picnics, children are playing, and friends are chatting on nearby benches. The people we spend time with make life special. Now let's practice talking about your family and friends. Remember, answer each question before Rianne.
Ready?
Ready.
Do you have a big family?
No, I have a small family.
Good. You can also say, I have a small family, but we're very close. Adding one extra detail makes your answer sound more natural. How many people are there in your family?
There are 4 people in my family.
Excellent. You can also say, there are 4 of us in my family. Both answers are common in everyday English. Do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have 1 older brother.
Or you can say, I'm an only child. That means you don't have any brothers or sisters. Who are you closest to in your family?
I'm closest to my sister. She's always there when I need someone to talk to.
That's a lovely answer. I'm closest to is a useful expression for talking about relationships. How often do you see your family?
I see my family almost every weekend.
Great. If you live far away, you could say, I don't see them very often because I live far away. Do you have a best friend?
Yes, I do. My best friend's name is Daniel.
Nice. You can add a short description like, he's funny, kind, and easy to talk to. How did you meet your best friend?
We met at school when we were teenagers.
Perfect. We met at school is a simple and natural way to answer this question. What do you usually do with your friends?
We usually hang out, have coffee, and talk.
Excellent. Hang out simply means spending time together in a relaxed way. Do you prefer spending time with family or friends?
I enjoy both, but I spend more time with my friends.
Great answer. I enjoy both, but is a natural way to compare two choices. And here's the last question in this scene. What makes a good friend?
A good friend is someone who is honest, kind, and supportive.
Excellent. You can use the pattern, a good friend is someone who, to describe many people.
Fantastic! You've completed 30 questions. You've talked about your family, your closest relationships, and your friends.
That wasn't as difficult as I expected.
Exactly. The more you speak, the more confident you become.
Next, we'll talk about another topic everyone enjoys: food and drinks. Get ready for question 31. Emma and Rianne arrive at a cozy cafe. They order coffee and sit by the window. A waiter serves drinks while people around them enjoy breakfast and lunch. Food brings people together. Whether you're cooking at home or eating out, these questions are part of everyday conversations. Remember, answer each question before Rianne.
Ready for another 10?
I'm definitely ready for this topic.
I thought you might say that. Let's begin. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is pizza.
Great! You can also say, adding a reason makes your answer more interesting. Do you like cooking?
Yes, I do. I enjoy cooking simple meals.
Excellent! Even a short, extra detail makes your English sound more natural. How often do you cook?
I usually cook 3 or 4 times a week.
Nice! Words like usually, often, and sometimes help describe your routine. What's your favorite drink?
My favorite drink is coffee.
You could also add, that gives your listener a little more information. What did you have for breakfast today?
I had eggs, toast, and a cup of coffee.
Great answer! Just list what you ate in a natural order. Do you usually eat at home or eat out?
I usually eat at home, but I eat out on weekends.
Excellent! Using but helps connect two ideas naturally. Can you cook well?
I'm getting better, but I'm still learning.
That's a very honest and natural answer. You don't always have to say yes or no. What's your favorite restaurant?
My favorite restaurant is the Italian cafe near my office.
Perfect! Adding the location makes your answer more specific. Do you prefer tea or coffee?
I prefer coffee.
Only one cup?
Let's just say more than one.
Just don't forget to drink water, too. And here's our final question for this scene. What food would you like to try someday?
I'd like to try authentic Japanese sushi someday.
Excellent! I'd like to is a useful pattern for talking about future experiences and preferences.
40 questions completed. You've talked about your favorite food, cooking, drinks, meals, restaurants, and eating habits. Remember, simple answers become better when you add one extra detail.
Only 10 questions left in part 1.
We're almost there.
Great job so far. Now let's finish with questions about your free time and hobbies.
Let's continue with question number 41. Emma and Rianne leave the cafe and enter a beautiful city park. People are jogging, cycling, reading books, playing music, and enjoying the afternoon. The atmosphere is relaxed and cheerful. After work or school, everyone enjoys spending their free time in different ways. Let's practice talking about your hobbies and the things you enjoy doing. Remember, answer each question before Rianne.
Ready for the final 10 questions?
Let's finish strong.
That's the spirit. Let's begin. What do you like to do in your free time?
I like reading books and watching movies.
Great! Mentioning 2 hobbies makes your answer more complete. Do you have any hobbies?
Yes, I do. I enjoy photography and gardening.
Excellent! The verb enjoy is a natural way to talk about hobbies. How often do you watch movies?
I usually watch a movie once a week.
Perfect. Expressions like once a week or every weekend answer questions about frequency. Do you play any sports?
Yes, I play badminton on weekends.
Nice! You can also mention when you play. What's your favorite movie or TV show?
My favorite TV show is Planet Earth.
Great answer! You can also explain why you like it. What kind of music do you like?
I like pop and acoustic music.
Excellent! Feel free to mention more than one style if you enjoy different kinds of music. Do you enjoy traveling?
Yes, I do. I love visiting new places.
Wonderful! That extra detail makes your answer sound much more natural. Where would you like to travel someday?
I'd like to visit Japan someday.
Great! I'd like to is perfect for talking about future plans. How do you usually spend your weekends?
I usually relax, meet friends, and spend time with my family.
That's a strong answer using several simple activities together. And here's our final question for part 1. What's one thing you'd like to learn in the future?
I'd like to learn Spanish and improve my cooking skills.
Excellent! Learning never stops, and talking about future goals is a great way to practice English.
Congratulations! You've answered 50 common English questions about yourself, your daily routine, your family, food, and your hobbies. The more you answer out loud, the more confident you'll become.
Fantastic work!
50 questions completed.
Keep practicing these answers and they'll become natural before you know it. We'll see you in part 2 with 50 more real-life English questions.
Until next time, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep growing your English. Emma and Rianne continue walking through the park as the sun begins to set. They smile at the camera while people enjoy the evening around them. Congratulations! You just answered 50 everyday English questions. The more you answer out loud, the more natural your English will become.
Remember, confidence doesn't come from watching. It comes from speaking. So don't stop here. Practice these questions again tomorrow and try giving a different answer each time.
I already feel more confident than when we started.
And that's exactly how progress happens, one conversation at a time. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's learning English too.
Thank you for learning with us. We'll see you in part 2 with 50 more real-life English questions to help you speak English more confidently. Until next time, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep growing with Fluent Ears.